You see this crap? This right here? Don't fucking do it. What's up, y'all? My name is Kron, and we're just here with a slight PSA. Title says it all, realistically. Don't pre-order Ultra Sun and Moon. This honestly goes for every game that's coming out. You know, the new Kingdom Hearts 3 that's been in the works for about 5 millennia. You know, any of the really hyped games that are coming out recently, or at least soon. There's all the crap that was at E3, you know, the new Metroid games, not Breath of the Wild, that was last E3, the new Yoshi game, the Mario Odyssey, all of it, don't pre-order it. First, the reasoning why goes into the idea of pre-ordering itself. So essentially, when you're pre-ordering, what you're doing is you're saying, hey you! I like that name. It's a really good name, and that box art that is subject to change, fantastic. I'll give you money for it. And the companies see that as, hey, this guy is buying our product for literally no reason but the title and box art subject to change. So that means that we can give them a box of poo wrapped up with this title and box art, and they already spent the money on it. So we're guaranteed that shit. The likelihood of them canceling that pre-order or returning it or whatever is slim to none. So why should we give a shit about what we're putting into our game? And rather, let's just focus on our marketing of the game in order to make it more applicable for more people to pre-order. And let's just switch over to this Amazon page here. Got Amazon.ca because Canada is the master race country. Anyways, if we just look up Ultra Sun and Moon, if I could fucking spell, Jesus Christ, we can see that there's already this fucking Ultra Sun and Moon dual steel pack pre-order. You can pre-order this shit. You can pre-order Ultra Sun. You can pre-order Ultra Moon. I'm clicking the wrong ones because it doesn't even have any information, people. It doesn't even have any information. And you're just throwing money at it. I know this looks really fucking nice. Like, oh my god. This is beautiful. Like, but art not final. But see what you're doing when you're when you're pre-ordering this. What you're doing is you're spending money on this box and the title Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. You're not realistically buying a game to play. You're buying a title. And that's what's wrong with pre-order culture in general. It's the idea that you get you have to pre-order in order to secure yourself a game. But we all know that Pokemon games are going to be, you know, available and extra in complete excess. It's going to stay that way for many months. It's not gonna run out. It's not gonna be like Fire Emblem Fates, or well, this shit might run out. So we'll get into that later. But you know, the base Pokemon games. Let's switch to this. This title doesn't even have a box cover. This title isn't going to disappear out of nowhere. You're gonna be able to get a day one if you want to. But the reason why you should not pre-order, even though if it doesn't seem like it makes a difference to you, because if you pre-order, you go to the shop, you give them the money, you pay it off after a while, and then afterwards, on release, you go to the shop, pick it up, and you leave. Or you can go to the shop, pay all the money at once, pick it up, and leave. So those two things to the consumer are realistically not that different, except for, you know, pre-order bonuses or whatever. But to a company, it realistically means that you, as a consumer, are not powerful. You're taking power away from the consumer base and giving it to the marketing team of that company. Because the more pre-orders they get, the more able they are to spend the resources from making a good game into marketing the game. And we don't want another Pokemon Sun and Moon, let's be real, that game sucked. Ass. But, you know, Nintendo honestly is pretty good with making sure that their marketing doesn't override the actual production of the game, which is why I'm very happy that they released Ultra Sun and Moon as late as they did, and I'm honestly really happy that we haven't seen a lot of information about it, because that means that they don't want to, you know, focus on marketing. They want to focus on making the game. Except what Nintendo is really fucking good at is making shit like this. Fuck, this looks good. But anyways, they are really good at making collector's editions that are going to be limited. Then they know people are going to know it's limited, so then they're going to click that buy button as soon as it comes out. And look, you can still pre-order it. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. You don't pause this video or just go to the site, please. Just don't listen to what I have to say. They're really good at making these collector's editions. They're really good at, like they did with Fire Emblem Fates, and like what they're doing with Amiibos. They're really good at making low production, high value things that make it so that people buy them right away and most likely sell them for a higher price, which I don't understand why Nintendo doesn't fight that at all, but you know, we've come to the conclusion that Nintendo doesn't like making money. So anyways, pre-ordering these collector's editions also adds to the factor and the trend of Nintendo continuing to make these collector editions. So I know they're super fucking nice. They look fantastic, but honestly, think about it. Take a second and think about it. Do you really need this? Because if the answer is maybe, then I would highly consider you don't get it. At least not pre-order it. You can try to get it in the future, maybe from a separate dealer or, you know, some scammer on eBay. Don't do that. Don't get scammed. My point is, pre-ordering these kind of collector's editions only cause more limited edition collector's editions to come about, meaning that they're going to be forcing more people to pre-order things, and then when they don't get it, they're disappointed and they have to go on eBay and find a scalper. It's just going to continue this trend that no one likes, except for the scalpers, because they're assholes. But yeah, so pre-ordering things is bad because it takes away power from the consumer, making it so that the gaming company decides that marketing things and collector's editions of things are more important than the game's content. Because, you know, like I was saying, it doesn't matter what the game's inside, the consumer's already decided they're paying for it. You know, if you're getting a meal, you know, you don't pay for the meal. Actually, that's a complete lie. If you're getting takeout, you pay for the meal before. But anyways, you wouldn't go to a restaurant without looking at some reviews, right? That's essentially what pre-ordering takes away from you. You're taking away the potential of seeing what's inside the box. You're seeing what the game's like before any gaming reviews are out. People you trust to talk about the game, none of those are out yet. So then you don't know if the game's going to be good or not until you get it for yourself. And when you pre-order, you're taking that ability away from yourself. Even if you know you're going to get it day one. The difference to the company of you buying day one and you pre-ordering to get it day one is that pre-ordering means that you're guaranteed to spend that money, no matter the content. But if you buy it day one, they don't know anything about you. They don't know if you're going to definitely get it day one or not. But they want to make it so then you will guarantee to give them money. If you don't guarantee that money, then they'll say, well, shit, maybe we gotta make this actually a good game. So then people will actually, you know, buy our game after hearing it from other friends or whatever. So, you know, it's just a big mess. Honestly, pre-ordering culture. I know there's a ton of videos out there, but I recently saw this steelbook, and it just triggered me with all those sensations of when Fire Emblem Fates was coming out and all that shit. And it's just it always, Pokemon always does this with the dual pack steel boxes, but it's nothing new. But it's just recent events have led me to these thoughts that I really wanted to share. So I really hope you guys took something away from this. I know it wasn't the most entertaining video, but you know, I just felt like I had to get this message out there. Just let me know what you guys think of pre-order culture, what you guys think of the idea of it. if you guys are going to pre-order or not. Hopefully not. After I've you know, maybe I could convince some of you, but you know, if you already did it, or if you want to, well then you do you. But you know, hopefully you guys have something to think about after this video. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and until next time, we out.